jolly good afternoon to you from a rather sunshine and showers kind of day here in Germany. I'm in a town called Bietigheim-Bissingen, which is, 20 kilometres north of Stuttgart, in the middle of Germany. And I'm just going to spend a little while having a look around this town. Full disclosure here, I have been here before, albeit 45 years ago when I was a school child on a school exchange trip with some very nice Germans, and I've liked the Germans and Germany ever since. It was the first time I ever went abroad away from Britain, apart from a day trip to France, which doesn't really count, and had an absolutely wonderful time all those years ago. So while I'm en route from Nuremberg to Neuenstadt to go and see a band tonight, and with a bit of time to kill in between, I thought I'd just call in here for a few hours and have a little look around. So I've got absolutely no idea how much of this town I'm going to remember from all those years ago, but the railway station is vaguely familiar. We did come through here on a couple of occasions. I'm going to head towards in the direction of the sign that says Old Town. Everything seems to be off in that general direction. It's about 1.8 kilometres, so let's go and have a look. I've got about 2 to 3 hours here, so should be able to have a nice little look around and hopefully remember one or two things from all those years ago. This is the River Enz, and close to here is the confluence of this river and the River Neckar. Not too far away from here. I'm not sure if I'll see it today, as time is somewhat limited, as is always the case. I'm going to just head on towards the old town now. It's a little sign I recognise here. So who else finds it fascinating going back to places that you went to a very, very long time ago, just to see if you even recognise them, let alone how much they've changed, because obviously they have changed. And then on the other hand, you do go back to these places at times and you find, well, actually, not a lot has changed. It's varied. It's a funny thing. As a child, when I lived with my parents and sister and so on, we used to go to Devon a lot for holidays. Foreign holidays wasn't really a thing back then. School trips maybe, but not many went on trips to Spain and places. And we went to Devon and had family there too. And it's but I've been so many times when I do go and have another little look around there, quite often, although a lot has changed, it's very recognisable to me. But here, I remember the railway viaduct, quite an impressive one as well. Of course, what interests a teenage school child and a middle-aged man are two different things when it comes to when you look around places. Glad the sun's come out now though, because on the train journey over here from Nuremberg it's been raining more or less all the way. Just come down quite a long hill down from Bietigheim-Bissingen railway station, which is between Bietigheim and Bissingen, it would seem. And this is just going to be going into Bietigheim Old Town shortly. I'll make my usual comment that cities or towns are better if they have a river going through them, preferably trams as well, but don't appear to have any trams here. Not certainly not down in the Old Town area, which is looking very nice. I won't keep going on about the fact I can't remember any of this, because I'm sure at some point, other than the railway station, I will actually remember something or recognise something, but I'm pretty sure I don't remember this. And of course there's a C&A. Says 1364 to 2005 on the clock. So there's been a clock tower there for a very long time. I'd just like to point out it's 3 minutes slow, which if it's been there since 1364 actually is probably not too bad. There's only one thing I don't remember, is all these fountains everywhere. Assuming, of course, they were actually here all those years ago. Oh, this is an interesting one. (1982). Ah, well, I can tell you the answer to that then. This wasn't here when I last came. If it was put here in 1982, I was about 4 years before that. Well, what can I say about Bietigheim-Altstadt? It's very picturesque. It's so typically German, and it would be really, I guess, since we're in the middle of Germany, but it's just not what I remember at all. I'm beginning to think I never actually came to the old town. Maybe they considered that young teenagers weren't very interested in such picturesque beauty. Maybe not. I don't know. But I'm really glad I came here today. Just had a very interesting chat with the lady in the tourist information office here, whose English was probably slightly better than my German, but between us we managed to hold a conversation. Also thankfully, thanks to Google Translate for helping us along the way a little bit. From what I can gather, there's been a slow renovation of the centre, removal of traffic, making it all pedestrianised and just generally I want to say modernised, not modernised, taken back to its historical roots, let's say, over the last 40 years or so. And very nice it is too. I'm very, very pleased to have come here today. As I say, I do not remember it being like this 45 years ago. It might well have been. I might not have come down here much or been less than impressed by it as a young teenager, but it's certainly a lovely, lovely looking town now. And if you're in the Stuttgart area, it's not far away by train if you pop up here. It's very quiet here today, actually. I can imagine at the weekend that a lot of people visit. There's lots of parking as well. I did notice that when I could walk down from the railway station. Plenty of places to park if you're in a car. And yeah, I'm just going to carry on now for a little while longer and see what else I can find. What a fascinating place. Well, that was very nice. Went into the local museum, which was very interesting. Just be aware if you do come to this particular museum, all the signs are in German. There's no other language used on all the information, of which there's loads of it. So load up your phone ready to do some translating with your Google Translate or whichever one you use. And it's certainly interesting place to spend a little while. It's really is quiet here today though. I'm finding it quite incredible. It's quite this quiet. Right, well that concludes my little walk around this old hunting ground of mine here in Bietigheim-Bissingen. Absolutely fascinating. One thing I did find out from the lady at the, well, a combination really, the lady at the information and also the museum, and a little leaflet I was handed that was in English, is that a lot of the old town renovations took place in the early 80s. So it's why I probably don't really recognise it in the form it is now. I saw some pictures of what the old town looked like prior to that time, and although it was still an old town, it was nothing like as picturesque and as appealing to walk around as it currently is. So yeah, if you're in this part of Germany and you fancy a nice little afternoon in a town where you can, well, as you can see, get a really nice cake and a cup of coffee, please pop in. But from me for now, thank you for watching. If you liked it, tick the box and all that sort of stuff, you know the score, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now. Bye.